Hey guys, welcome back. That was the final match. It is over. I am so happy for such good games, but I am so sad to see the end. Mr. Bay RJ, if you're ready, please give us the final league standings of the points, what the teams have done, who's staying, who's being relegated to minors, who's getting what skins.
I wasn't 100% ready, but let me just try and work it out now. Okay, so other team definitely coming in first. Team Johnny have leapfrogged into second. That means Volta will be third. Provishots will be then the fourth team to stay up in the Major League for next season. And unfortunately, we'll see Clever Girls, Team Pretty, Charlatans, and Falnex drop down to the minor league, I believe.
Awesome. Thanks, Bay. Reminder that straight after this, oh, excuse me. Straight after this, we have the Aftermath show where we might have a couple team captains on. Some of the analysts will be on to talk about what's happened in the league. We've got Twitch versus Eve going on the 31st, which is a thing that I don't really know about. But most important thing to mention is the skins. Please buy the IGC skins. They're so cool. Buy them, show that you like the tournament, and they just look really great for your ship anyway.
A lot of work went into those skins from the Eve Online art team, so do make sure you pick them up if you didn't happen to win any in this season's EVE tournament. Also, a quick reminder to anyone traveling through Reykjavik between the 5th and the 9th of April, give or take. There's an event happening here that involves EVE Online. Be sure to stop by if you can. If not, tune into EVE Online for all the FanFest coverage there. Thank you all for having me on the stream also.
Thank you for coming, Antiquarian. It was lovely to have you here, as well as CCP Larrikin, who had to go a little bit early. But I'm going to forget like half of the people we need to thank if I try and do the thank yous. So I'm going to hand over to Elise or Nash. Do you want to run down the thank yous?
All right, I'm going to go off the top of my head, and it's going to be great. I just want to give a big shout out, obviously, to CCP for letting us use the Thunderdome server, which is a separate standalone server that is used to run competitive events. They gave us a bunch of little stuff that we can do on here, so we didn't really need them to move anyone or anything like that. It was great. It was all handled by us. Darius Johnson, the ref behind the scenes in the background, no matter what happened in the matches, he made sure everyone was still on time, and he finished with a perfect record. We ended perfectly on time somehow. It was great. Obviously, want to give a big shout out to the staff of EVE, especially the commentators today, who did a fantastic job. Sutonia, #1 commentator. You sir heard him at the our championships at FanFest last year. You heard him here as well. We're also joined with Bay RJ, who's you didn't hear him too much today, but he did a lot of work. He's the one that mostly designed the entire tournament, did all of the ship fittings, and he's going to be really happy about how it all worked out. I know people were worried that it was going to be, oh, too much red is winning, oh, too much blue is winning, oh, too much of this team's getting fit. But nope, everything was perfect, beautiful as always. Rain Chocolate, you heard her. She is a fantastic commentator as well, joining us from the Great Beyond, which is where she did. She's also a Twitch streamer. You should watch her as well, as she streams Twitch. So is Sutonia, by the way. We've also got Requiescat, who is a fantastic commentator who joined us for this season. Really big thank you for you. Rylode, another fantastic YouTube video maker and commentator. He was not here today, but he is a super good guy. You should definitely hear him. Alexi Axcan is a fantastic stats person. I'm saying fantastic too much, but that's because everyone's fantastic. Make sure to watch out after today, or listen after today's show. He's going to be heading up the Aftermath show, which is going to break down all the action from the league this season, and going to have some guests and captains and everything going around. Let's see, we've got Elinari, who did great stats work and fantastic, more fantastic work. We had Nash Cadaver, who did a lot of the moving and basically picked up everything that broke. He is the boss man, the man in charge. Really good stuff. Vitor, who made all of our little website stuff and made the banning tool. It is a beautiful tool, you guys. It is fantastic. It has added a new level of complexity to competitive EVE sports, and I'm really glad that we have him on the team. Because man, let me tell you, when you see this compared to the banning tool in the official CCP tournament, you're gonna love this. I personally missed every ban that was possible when I was using the CCP tool because it's scary. But this one, it's so good. Doesn't break. Hasn't been broken for like 8 weeks running or something because he's the best. And another big shout out to CCP Larrikin, CCP Antiquarian, and CCP Fozzie, these special guests who have joined us through this entire week. Or this entire finals weekend, actually. Last week we had CCP Fozzie on. CCP Larrikin was on this week, and CCP Antiquarian joined us both weeks.
2 times.
And let's see, there's a few other people. Let's see. Also want a big shout out to our minor league commentators. Ithaca Hawk was a fantastic minor league commentator. Super good dude. Alexi Axcan was in the minor leagues as well, but we heard his voice in the major leagues and overall stats. And let's see, who am I forgetting? I think that's everyone. Did I get everyone?
Yourself, buddy.
Oh man,
forgetting
forgot
about
Apothne
yourself.
as well. Oh my goodness. I've been looking at him, so I have the stream on mute so I could just stare at Apothne in his beautiful alabaster skin and just dream of when I was hanging out next to him. So I was forgot about Apothne. Super great thing. My goodness. And I think that's everybody. I think that's all the people.
The only people that you forgot, I think, going through the list, and there was a massive list, and I know that the list is extensive because we have so many people working on this. But the real man in charge, really, Equalizer, our streamer tonight, and of course yourself as our tournament director. You cannot be forgotten, but it's very difficult to give yourself a pat on the shoulder, so we'll do it for you. Thank you very much, Elise.
Oh yes, Biohazard and Equalizers, the guys. So you can't hear them when they talk, but we can hear them. They're the voice inside our head. So I just thought it was myself again, and easy to forget. But they're the reason that this whole broadcast, you can watch it beautifully on Twitch. So big shout out to Equalizers and Biohazard. Equalizers, I believe, will be at FanFest. So he has the beer rule in effect. If you can find him, he has to give you a beer and a hug. That's a real thing. I didn't just make that up. But anyways, thanks again, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for the Aftermath show right after this. I'm going to throw it back to Apothne for a final goodbye. And I just want to say thank you again to all the teams who competed, all the viewers who watched, and all of the staff who made it possible. We have like 30 staff members that are around to put this show on for you. And they spend all of their free time doing it. So real big thank you for them. IGC Ravenskin is the winner, is what the prize is for these guys. But you can own your very own IGC skins again. It sounds like we're harping on it. It's because we are. They're wonderful. The Drake, Caracal, and Cormorant. Be sure to check those out. They go off of the next store and gone potentially forever on April 4th. So make sure to pick them up now. Whew, I'm out of breath. Apothne, take it away.
Final thank you to all the guys, you on the stream who have watched, all the competitors for taking part. But that is it from us for Season 2 of EVE-NT Majors and Minors. We will see you at FanFest, we will see you at the Alliance Tournament, and we will see you hopefully for EVE-NT Season 3, which I'm sure Bay already has many, many ideas for. So, see you soon. Oh, wait, never mind. We've got things to announce. Damn it, what are we announcing?
Is there more? Wait, there's more?
But wait, there's more! Right?
Yeah, we can do a community shout out. So next weekend, or next Friday, April 31st at 2200, we are doing a Twitch versus Eve event. So Equalizer's the streamer, obviously streaming this event. You'll actually get to see him and hear him and watch him play. He'll be streaming on this channel as well as pretty much every other consistent Eve streamer, I believe. So we obviously have a lot of Eve streamers from the EVE-NT channel that are going to be streaming it, myself included, Sutonia, etc. But that's another way to kind of show the community and give back to the community. And we're also inviting every stream sniper to show up in full force and kill us. So feel free to do that. We also have, I know there's other tournaments coming up as well. Keep an eye out for the Anger Games as well. That will be hosted by the Imperium. So you guys can watch for those. For people who want to get into tournaments right away but don't want to get into the AT, which should be coming up at some point this year. So keep an eye out for those.
Are we good? Anyone else? Anyone else?
Tips, go for it. This is grab your moment.
Yeah, just a quick one. Again, thanks to all the viewers, the competitors and staff and everything else. Don't forget, a whole bunch of the EVNT staff will be at FanFest, and we're going to have a post-party party, I guess.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Yeah, that sounds like a good thing to me. On the Sunday after the party at the top of the world, for the people that are getting ready to go home, nurse those hangovers a little bit, maybe a bit of hair of the dog, things like that. Keep an eye out on evemeet.net and, of course, the EVNT website for news of that. And keep an eye out on the EVNT website for news of the upcoming Twitch versus Eve streams as well.
That's it, Apoth. That's it.
That's it.
That's
We're
it.
done. Bye.
We're done.
What? I did.
And for Apothne and myself, CCP Antiquarian, we'd like to thank all the viewers at home for watching, and everyone who participated in the match for flying in New Eden here in EVNT Season 2. Be sure to come back for Season 3, and we'll see you all then.
That's how a pro does it.